Okay, everybody showed up yesterday, all 52 players, 10 coaches, personnel, trainers. So we got everybody in Orlando, and we're really looking forward to Saturday night as we play the Atlanta Legends. I think the game is 8:30, something like that now. So looking forward to a good turnout. From what I hear, the Orlando area, Central Florida, is fired up as we are for the ball game this Saturday night out at the Spectrum at UCF. So hopefully there'll be a big crowd, and hopefully our team will really be ready to play. I know that the team is thrilled to be here, and we're looking forward to the ball game.
Steve, is the quality of play what you kind of expected as you went into this?
I think most of the guys around the Alliance have been impressed with all the teams, and I do believe all the teams are pretty close talent-wise. A lot of players that maybe just barely didn't make the NFL are playing in the Alliance. So the quality's pretty good, and I think there'll be some points scored, hopefully not too many by the opponents. But we're looking forward to seeing what we can do. Garrett Gilbert, our quarterback, is here also today, and I think he's got a chance to really have an outstanding season. And we've got really good receivers, running backs, offensive line, and our defense. Our first defense has really been impressive the first half that they played in the little practice game out in San Antonio. But again, we got to go play in a real game, which is this Saturday night, just to find out exactly what kind of team we have.
How close to NFL quality caliber are these players, do you think?
Well, I'll let other people make that decision. Sometimes I know when we had to make our cuts, was it this guy or that guy? Well, you know, it's almost like a flip of a coin. They're all good players, and you can only keep 52. So we may have cut a guy that maybe we should have kept. I don't know. But it's very thin line between a guy that makes the NFL and a guy that doesn't make it, just because of the numbers. And there's plenty of outstanding football players to fill the Alliance. So I think the fans will see that.
Coach, you know this state, 29 of 52, I believe, are from playing college ball here in the state. Is it speed that you get from that, or what is it that has them ready for this?
Well, these are the colleges and universities that are allocated for the Apollos, so that's natural. We have these schools represented. We really haven't talked much about where they're from. We just talk about we're all Apollos now, and a lot of them are from the state of Florida, though, 29 of 52, but Terrence Garvin's here. He's from Maryland, played at West Virginia. So we got players from all over the country, and a lot of them have already played in the NFL, and for whatever reason they're out a year, and it's an opportunity for them to show, hey, I can play this game, and I deserve to go to the NFL. And that's really what we're all about. It's opportunity. We tell our players we're here for this year to try to win the Alliance Championship, and what happens next year, maybe you guys will get a bigger opportunity, make a whole bunch more money, and we're all for that if that happens. If it doesn't happen, then we'll come back and try to do this thing again next year.
Do you feel like you have an advantage because you are allocated the players that are from Florida?
Well, I hope so. Time will tell. We certainly hope so. San Antonio, they get all the Texas players. They may think they've got excellent players out there. And then it's allocated also by the cuts from different teams and so forth. So there's plenty of players really for all 8 teams in the Alliance.
How energized are you about this opportunity?
Well, it's an opportunity for so many coaches like myself that we did it for quite a while, and then we were out 2 or 3 years, and then this opportunity came up. If somebody said, Steve, what would get you back in coaching? I'd say, well, a team, you coach about 4 or 5 months, and there's no recruiting year-round. You have an off season, and you can do your own thing for half the year, and then coach football the other half, and be on a team, start the journey with these guys, and see what we can accomplish. So it's the perfect job for me at this time in my life.
For you personally, has this been what you thought it would be in order to get you back into coaching?
Well, I hope so. We're going to find out Saturday night. There'll be a little anxiety, I'm sure, for me as well as our players. Anytime you have that opening game, you don't know exactly what's going to happen. So we have to go out there and prove ourselves. We have to prove to the Orlando area, hey, we can play ball, and we know what we're doing, and that will help draw fans, especially.
Coach, you made some bold predictions in the past. Are you willing to predict that you guys will score more points than were scored in the Super Bowl?
Oh, that would not be a bold prediction, I don't think. It was a defensive struggle last night. Yeah, we think we've got a chance to score points, but we'll let the players, let their playing do the talking.
Also, you've coached some really good quarterbacks. I know you haven't seen Garrett in live action, but just what sort of ball does he throw? What chance does he have to be a really good quarterback?
Yeah, I've told Garrett and everyone he's got a chance to really do well. He throws a really nice catchable pass, and he's got a quick release. He can make all the throws. He's got some mobility, and I think he's got a chance to really do well. Of course, time will tell, and our receivers. I really like our receivers too. They can run, and of course, pass protection is always the first thing that starts with the pass game. So it has to be a team effort, but we believe we have a chance certainly to be successful.
Coach, it's a new league. Everyone associated with it wants long-term success. How much pressure does that put on you and really all the guys on the teams?
Long-term success? Well, I think we're all worried about this 1 year. We're not looking 4 or 5 years down the road. It's some of these guys will get an opportunity to go to the NFL. So a new group of guys could come in the future, or some could stay here. It's let's do the best we can through the end of April, and let's try to win this thing, and then we'll worry about 2020 when this one's over.
Good.
But I really do like the concept the Alliance has brought forth. I really do. Giving players a chance to play. We're not trying to get the star players from the NFL. All the guys make right at the same amount of money. There's some bonuses in there for guys that do real well and guys who participate in community service also. You can increase your pay that way also. So the whole concept is really good. I believe the Alliance can be here many years, and the personnel may change over as we go through, but the concept's really good.
Coach, you've done pretty well against Georgia teams in the past. Is this a rivalry?
Well, I haven't thought about that, but they do have a lot of, I think, several Georgia Bulldogs on their team. But I haven't got the rivalry part too much. We got a bunch of FSU guys, and we don't really talk too much about that, or Miami or anything. We're just all a bunch of Apollos right now.